Hey guys, John here. So for those of you who wanted to see the whole project here in Arizona with renovating our house, that is this video because I am leaving and we're essentially done. But I did record some stuff for you guys while my wife was here and some behind the scenes for what the workers were doing. And of course, I will show you guys the finished product at the end. Let's get into it. Day pretty much one with the dumpster and everything here. We got the vanities delivered, but guys, these dudes are working so fast. So we already got up all of the tile, taking a few things back to the Airbnb. Bree's here, everyone say hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Replacing all the carpet, all the old tile, sliding glass door ordered. We got a nice fat crack going through the whole foundation. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Tore the mirror out, vanity out, toilet out. We're actually gonna leave this shower right here, just put like a nice tall curtain up. Save a few $1,000s for doing that. I had to grind a lot of this floor right here because there was paint and stuff down. And dude, all the carpet that they took out of this thing, it had piss stains all over the place, spill spots. It was disgusting. Took out the whole vanity right here. Plumber's coming soon. That's just has like a little bit of a leak. Took the medicine cabinet out here. Gonna take those out. And then the shower is completely out. What's the little thing called again?
Queen Victoria.
So Bree planted little Queen Victoria right here because our freaking HOA is like, if you're gonna have a dumpster here, you gotta replant some plants that your tenants killed. And then we got some Texas sage, and then we're gonna put a nice little big vase thing right there. I got a little shower trim piece right here, which they're actually framing out the shower now. So these are gonna be our nice new vanities that we're doing. We're gonna go tile all the way up. The plumber already came, redid all the plumbing to turn it from a tub into a shower. Got the drain nice and set right there in the middle. And then we're gonna have a huge soap box right here. So like a 16 by 24, nice little soap box for soap, shampoo, all of that stuff. And then since it's Labor Day, it's actually like perfect timing because we're gonna get some furniture and appliances and stuff. So in the laundry room right here, I don't know, you guys let us know. We probably already purchased it by the time you guys are seeing this video, but we're probably gonna do like an all-in-one system right here to get some more space right here, put some cabinets and stuff up in the laundry room and make it look really good. So Bree's gonna be restaining the butcher block too, save us hopefully $4,000 versus doing all new countertops and stuff. They look very close.
But on camera, to me, this looks darker. But I like this color in person more.
Yeah.
This almost matches the vanities.
Okay, so we'll go with this one then, which is fine because we got more of that anyways. It's tile day, finally. We got all the tile in. So this is what the shower looks like before. We got a big, nice niche in here, going tile all the way up. And we're gonna be laying it vertically. So hopefully that looks good. We did a lot of back and forth, but we got all that there. And then of course they're gonna be prepping the floors. Just gonna get it all nice and leveled out. Fix this big crack. That's going through the whole house right here, man. Like, it goes all the way to the other end of the foundation right there. So before I show you guys the finished product, we actually have a bunch to return back to Home Depot, and you can see the 4Runner is squatting over there on that passenger side. But again, huge shout out. We're gonna talk about our sponsor here on the channel, LASFIT. They're floor liners, man. I have a link and a discount code in the description for you guys. But this is actually nice because we purchased stuff based off of the percentage of things that you would need. So hopefully we're gonna get a few $100s back from Home Depot when we return this. Future John here. We just got done with Home Depot returning all that stuff and we got $1,000 back. The tile my wife chose for the shower was expensive, but keeping the 4Runner carpet all nice, safe, and clean with all this tile here in the back. They have it for 4Runners, Tacomas, Tundras, any Toyota products. Also have LASFIT liners too on my Ram. You guys can see with this Arizona dirt just how well it's keeping this plastic clean right here underneath. And also my carpet, nice, good texturized material and stuff. And of course they have it too on the back of the seats right here for the 4Runner. So you can see that tile right there on those seats. So these things have been holding up absolutely awesome. I have them in all my vehicles. Again, there's a link and a discount code in the description for you guys. Well, everything's cleaned up. The dumpster ain't here. The plants got the irrigation going for them, that was hard, man. Phoenix, it is not as soft as Florida when it comes to the soil, but we'll go ahead and go inside and show you guys the finished product. So I did not film as much as I wanted while these dudes were here, because every time I came, they were jamming with their music, they were working hard, and they got everything done in about 2.5 weeks, which was awesome. So I did film some stuff behind the scenes for you guys, but I mean, really, like I said, they busted everything up within a day. They had to fix the crack right here on the concrete. They had to level out a bit of the foundation, not a whole lot, but they just had to level it out quite a bit. And then they were just jamming hard, man. So they got everything done and it looks awesome. So this tile here, if you see the grout line, it's not really that big, right? But these tiles are a 9 by 48. So kind of a wood looking tile. And then we ran them just offset by about 33%. So we're not too sold yet on the wall color. We may repaint that when we come back out here. And then we're also gonna fix some of the ceiling fans as well and just replace them. I wanna get a nice, big, huge one. There are a few things that you're gonna see throughout the house that aren't completely done yet, and that has to wait until we come back. So like the doggy door right here, they have to put the texture on that. The sliding glass doors, and it looks so much better than those freaking French doors. So this was a nice Home Depot special. And it's really good because it has latches on the back and also locks too. For some reason, one of the ones at Home Depot, there was no lock on the inside. It was only on the outside, which made no freaking sense to me. But we just have to get a color match for the house too. So they framed it all in around, caulked it all too, sealed it all up. And then the transition onto the inside, again, that nice tile looks really good. And this just, it shuts so much better. Actually seals the house too versus those crappy French doors that were just falling apart. And then it has like a nice little security latch right here too. So very nice, super pumped to have the sliding glass door in. You'll see the baseboards too. So there were smaller baseboards in this house before. So we went up to about 5 inches and 1/4. And since this house does have rounded edges, they were able to get some nice rounded edges there too for the baseboard. So we don't have like that high of ceiling, so we didn't want to go super tall with the baseboards, but we also didn't want to just leave like tiny little, you know, chody ones basically. But all the tile throughout the whole house looks good. They didn't have to move these cabinets or anything. They basically just cut into the tile that was here before and then cinched it all down very well. There were a few contractors that we used to get bids on for this property. We ultimately ended up going with one that was recommended to me through a realtor in Scottsdale, and his team absolutely crushed it. And there were multiple bids that we got. Some were astronomically high because, you know, they were gonna be here the whole time, set up a porta potty, all that stuff, but I'm sure that they did great work. But I had the luxury to come down here and kind of be like my own contractor to oversee some things and stuff, which helped reduce that bill significantly for this house. So very fortunate to be able to do that. Just rented an Airbnb. My wife flew out and stuff. We chose all the tile, did everything, the grout, the shower tile, the baseboards. And even this guy too, he was here like maybe 70% of the time, making sure that his crew was doing good. So that was awesome. And then you'll notice right here that the vanities aren't in. That's because I think when we come back, my wife is gonna do like a full accent wall right here. And then the contractor will come back out, hook up the vanities. We had to get all new plumbing right here, new plumbing there, and also new plumbing into the shower. And then as we come into the laundry room, we're gonna be taking out these cabinets right here because we actually bought an all-in-one unit during Labor Day sale. So that was kind of perfect to have a Labor Day sale going on. And then plus military discount, buying it through Base as well, because Home Depot is linked up with the Shop Exchange. So we got military discount, no tax on it. We bought a $3,000 washer and dryer, all-in-one Samsung, for 1,800 bucks with the pedestal. So that's gonna be pretty cool, but it is a taller thing right here. So we're gonna have to rip out all these cabinets. And then when we do, we're gonna build like a nice cabinet accent to go right there. Bedroom, just the bedroom has tile all throughout it. This is gonna be the vanity for the master bath. So you could see that we kind of have some gold on it. And as we come into the master again, you can actually see better in here. I did try to mop up the tile a little bit. Obviously the contractor and his guys, they cleaned as much as they could, but you know, you're not paying them for a deep clean. So I am slowly cleaning all the dust and stuff off the walls that, you know, busting up tile and sanding and doing all this stuff or grinding you have to do. But man, it just looks so much better in here again. New ceiling fan coming in. And then my wife, she says she wants to maybe tile this whole wall to give it an accent. So then once we do that, again, new vanities going in. And then she wants to fix this medicine cabinet to make it kind of like an open shelf thing. And then the shower. This came out so freaking good. So we have, I think 12 by 24 tile going vertically up. Then when the contractor comes back out to do all the other plumbing, they're gonna put in gold fixtures. You can actually kind of see it right here. So it's kind of like a satin gold. It's not like a very bright gold, but I think it's gonna look really well in here because it actually matches the champagne kind of curved edge that this has right there. So it's gonna all match really, really well. We have a lip. You kind of have like the pebble floor and then the bench right here. And then of course we did a nice shower box with an accent. So it's kind of bringing, you know, the deserty dirt, I guess, earthy vibes all together, but then with like a modern kind of goldish. So this is really, really nice in here. They trimmed this all out. And then they also went all the way up to the top and then we trimmed the window out as well. So we do need to get a glass company in here and get a glass for the shower. But that is pretty much it, guys. I mean, it's done, but we just have a few more things to do here, like some fixtures, put the vanity in, whatever backsplash my wife wants to do, ceiling fans, potentially repaint. But again, this is just to see if you guys like the Arizona content, the West Coast stuff eventually, once the weather starts getting nicer here to do that stuff. Definitely not during the summertime, but it's just to see, right? And then if it does go well and you guys enjoy it and I'm able to work with companies and hang out and have fun with people out here in the West Coast and do all that stuff, and it's worth our while to do this, because we love Arizona anyways, but if it's a double sword where it works for YouTube as well, then this place will get rented back out and then we'll buy another place, hopefully out here. So I truly appreciate your guys' support. This video was for those who cared and wanted to see the house get all done. So, oh, one more thing too. The kitchen, you guys may have noticed, she's trying to decide what type of stain to do on this butcher block, because the butcher block is very chewed up. You guys could see over here as well. It's pretty messed up. Starting my Hot Wheels collection out here as well. But the butcher block's pretty beat up, so she's just gonna stain it to save some extra money. But guys, truly appreciate you all watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.